Hi everyone, welcome to A Square Zone. In this session, we are going to learn about Docker Compose. Before going to start our session, we'll talk about Docker Compose. It is a tool for defining and running multi-container Docker applications. With Compose, we use a YAML file to configure our application services. With a single command, we create and start all the services from our configuration. We'll see how to install Docker Compose. Docker Compose relies on Docker Engine, so make sure you have Docker Engine installed on your machine. If you want to know how to install Docker on Ubuntu server, please go through my previous video how to install Docker on Ubuntu server. So for this, we need Ubuntu server and we need Docker Engine on Ubuntu server. So I already launched Ubuntu server here and I installed Docker on this server. We'll check which version of Docker installed in this server using docker -- version command. Here I have installed 19.03.8. Using docker compose -- version command, we'll check which version of Docker Compose is installed. Command docker compose not found. It means Docker Compose is not installed on this server. So using one command, we can install Docker Compose on the server. So this is the command to install Docker Compose on Ubuntu server here. Sudo curl -l, the GitHub URL of Docker Compose binary files. So using this command, we can install Docker Compose on Ubuntu server here. So it is getting all the binaries here, and here we need to give execution permission on binaries. So using chmod command, we are giving executing permissions to all the binaries here. We need to provide the path of binaries list. So user local bin docker compose is the path of binaries list. So I'm giving the executable permissions to binaries here. So it's done here. We'll check the version of Docker Compose using docker -compose version command. So here Docker Compose version 1.25.5 is installed on my Ubuntu server. So using these two steps, we can install Docker Compose on Ubuntu server. But please make sure you have to install Docker Engine before installing Docker Compose. Now using Docker compose.yaml file, we can run multiple applications at a time. So that is the basic and important use of Docker Compose. So Docker compose.yaml file I am creating and I am trying to open in VI editor here. So file was created and I am trying to open in VI editor. So here we need to remember few things. In this file we need to specify version here, insert mode, and version we are giving version 3 I am providing here. So this version specifies the compose file syntax version. This guide will use version 3 throughout, and later we need to provide the services here. So services in Docker, a service is the name for a container in production. So this section defines the containers that will be started as a part of the Docker Compose instance. Here we need to specify the distro and I am providing the image name as Alpine. So as it is YAML file, it won't support tabs. We need to specify only spaces here. I gave image name and I am going to give container name here, Alpine distro, and I am specifying restart always, and I am specifying entry point here, tail -f dev. I am giving entry point as tail -f dev null, and in services I am specifying database as well, and here I am providing image name as Postgres version latest, and I am specifying container name as PostgresDB underscore DB, and here I am specifying volumes as well. So here I am specifying volumes path dot dumps /tmp. So this is the volumes path here, and as well as I am specifying ports of PostgresDB. As it is having 5432 as default path, I am giving the same path to the current server, and here I am specifying web service, and here I am taking image as Nginx, and I am taking it as latest version of Nginx, and I am specifying container name Nginx, and I am specifying volumes for this web server. Please remember, YAML file does not support tabs. That's why we need to give only spaces here. My site dot template /etc. So here I am providing the path of volumes. My site dot template. So this is the volumes path here, and here I am specifying the ports. I am giving 8080. If you are using 8080 to any other server, you can give other port number, either 8081 or else 9090. So here I am going to give environment, and here I am specifying Nginx host here. -nginx host. So here I am specifying example.com here, and I mentioned Nginx port as 80, and here I am assigning links to database here. So as we mentioned database as DB on Postgres DB, so I'm giving DB here. Here we need to give database along with distro. So this is the file to compose multiple containers as single application. We are going to save this file and we'll see the docker compose.yaml file is created. Now I am going to execute docker compose file here. Here I am giving sudo permission and docker compose up, and I am going to execute in detached mode. So this is the command to execute docker compose file here. So using this command we will get all the images from the registry. As we mentioned in the docker compose file, we gave images Alpine, PostgreSDB and Nginx web server. So here it get all the images here, so it's up to date here. And now we will see Nginx port is running or not. Using netstat -lntp we can see whether 8080 is open. So we can check in the browser now the home page of the Nginx here. So I'm going to open Google Chrome here, and here I have to give my IP address of server as we are mapped with the images here. And just let me show you how to the list of images here. Using Docker images we can see the images list. See here Alpine, Nginx, Postgres, as well as we can see the running containers list using docker ps command. So here Nginx and Alpine, those two are converted into containers and it is running here. Now we will see the home page of Nginx. So I provided the IP address of my server and followed by port number 8080. So it has to give the home page of Nginx here. See, here we got welcome to Nginx page. So that means using docker compose file we pulled multiple images and we have converted those images as containers, and we can work on multiple containers on single server. That is the use of docker compose. So that was an episode on docker compose, guys. If you like this video, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, do let us know in the comment section. Please subscribe my channel A Square Zone. We'll see you again in the next video. Thank you so much, guys.